Hi people on YouTube or Facebook, whatever I'm posting this on. Thought I would do you another tutorial. This time it's going to be drawing a wolf on the side view. Maybe we'll make the face looking at you this time from my failed attempts at trying to figure out how to do this video. But anyway, all you'll really need is a pencil. Oh, as it goes and rolls away. Pencil, I usually just use a mechanical pencil. Make sure it's filled with lead or have some spare lead with you. If you need to pause, then do so. Then I got these special pens. I don't know if I'm going to show you these on this tutorial. There's a chance I might. However, just know that this will probably be a long video. So, anyway, what you'll need is just a pencil, and if you don't have a eraser for your mechanical pencil, I usually just find these white I can't even talk today. Erasers. You can find this, like these type, the Westcotts, like almost anywhere. So, you can find them in Walmart, you can find them at Family Dollar. And then, those special pens, you actually can find those in, Hobby Lobby, any craft store pretty much, as long as you look in the, art section. So anyway, let's get started, shall we? Okay, clean piece of paper, obvious. Now, for the starting of this drawing, let's start about right here, so it's near the top of the page. So we'll do a round bit for the head. Then the muzzle, it's a lopsided rectangle. Just pull it in, come out like that. And then the head I kind of round out a little bit so it looks more like a wolf head. Then the ears, they're just a little bit rounded triangles. That's one smaller than the other. Then I just kind of round out the bottom of the cheek. So that's so far as your head. It's pretty simple. We'll get into the bigger details later. So then you come down like this for the mane, usually. They kind of have a mane almost like a lion, in my opinion, from what I've seen from drawings. So, and they're just kind of bushy a little bit. So not like coyotes. Coyotes have like really skinny necks, so we go like this and round that out. And probably from all the paper we have, we can maybe make them standing. Maybe. I can't promise. We'll see. Let's put that just a little higher. There we go. Just so you know, these circles, they don't have to be perfect. There's a big chance that this whole thing from pencil drawing is not going to be perfect, period. So, round that out. Let's do the back. Then round that a little bit for the bum. Then I come about almost to the middle, not always, like about right there, and just pull it up slightly. Because wolves, they have their rib cage, and then sometimes they're really kind of skinny in the back. They're not always really chunky. So I'm saying as much as they, like this one, I know it looks like incredibly big, but it's not. Okay, then the bum, just a light round circle. Draw light when you do these, because you will erase them later if you are doing the pens. If you're not, just make sure you erase the insides. So, legs for a wolf. So, right here is where about the hips would be, or right here a little lower, I don't know. So, for wolves, their legs are a little bit weird. Their knees come down about right here, then they come back slightly then this is their heel. It's almost like they have platform shoes on, like many other animals, like horses, cats, whatever they are. Whoops, I thought it was falling out. Anyway, so let's go to the back leg. So the back leg, they just come in like that, and then another thing about them is that I usually put a circle right there to let me know that it's the bottom. Then I put a littler circle there, then I pull out the toes. Now wolf toes are a little bit big because of course they are a canine, and canines are pretty much flat-footed. Cats, they are almost on their toes like horses. So and maybe I'll eventually do a cat one later. So then we'll do some fake little claws. Ah. Now let's go to the front. Now the shoulder would be about, well, this would actually be more like the shoulder blade. This would be like where the shoulder blade is right here. So right here, and come down. Now here's the shoulder right there. So that's the shoulder, the front part of the shoulder, like, you know, on us. Then their legs come back like this. And almost every animal happens to have their legs like this. It's always going to be a little closer to the body. So, like wolves, cats, horses, whatever, like I said before. Then we'll just triangle that out a little, and we'll come down. Let's pull the page a little. So that'll come down like that. Then make another little circle, and then pull this forward a little bit more than the front one. Strangely, I don't know why wolves are like that. That's just what I've noticed when I've drawn them. So, and looked at them. They just have that weird thing up there, and then like that. And yes, I know this wolf looks a little bit short, but it's just the only way I can get it to really fit on the page right now. So please don't blame me for it looking a little bit funky. Probably a horse wolf, I don't know. So let's do the other leg. So the other leg, it's going to start about right here, just a little bit farther front of the shoulder right here. So we'll bring it down like that, and do the elbow joint, bring the leg forward like that. Now this is a little bit tricky for some people. So because they pick it up, you don't want it straight. You want it down, just like this. Just want it to go straight down. So I usually just go put another little ball right there, and then just kind of curve it in like this. So it just looks like it's just picking it up. I've seen people who have done them like really, really weird. Like they'll put it all the way up here, and it looks like they're a horse. And I'm like, what the heck? I'm like, that doesn't look right at all. So anyway, now to the back leg. So the back leg is going to be a little different because it's slightly farther back, and this I'll probably have to bring down later. So it's slightly farther back than the front one. So we're going to bring it forward like this, and the knee is going to be right there this time. So it's going to be slightly higher. Then we'll round that out just a little. That'll be the heel again. Then we'll bring this forward slightly. And then another heel, another joint. And sometimes you can bring these forward just slightly, not as much as the front, but just a little. So like that. And then for just for a quick tail, wolf tails aren't very long, but you can make it longer. I don't judge, so we'll go like this, put the tail about like this, and I usually like them about that long. They just look wolfish. Okay, so that's just your now that there is just your just the whole skeleton of your wolf. Then later on you can sorry, I want to face this camera right. Sometimes I just go and do eyes like this, just kind of that weird lopsided triangle again. Do the round part, give them a little shine, eyes, just like that. So, and then eventually some lines. Then the ears, you just come like that, define them. Then nose, then muzzle, then a little bit of fur right under here sometimes, and then I sometimes poof this out so that it just look more like a wolf. So it looks like they actually have fur, and do the same to the chest. So then sometimes when I come into the features of the claws, I sometimes just like for this one, I just come like this, make little rounded teardrops for the claws, and then I just put the pad right there, then a little bit right there. And that's usually just how they are. And sometimes for the ones that are picked up, they kind of face them towards other people, so like towards their inside. So I usually just pick them up and kind of put another toe, so it looks like they're a little bit more at a 3/4 angle. Then this one, you just come in, make a little lopsided triangle, color it in a little, and then I put the round parts of the paws, like that for the pads. Then the paws, they are on pads, so the pads will come right there. Then a little bit of a dot right there. Back legs, they're about the same. Only difference is that compared to cats, as I maybe said before, I don't remember being brain dead. Cats, they stand on their toes like horses, so they don't have these really long toes like wolves do. Wolves actually are flat-footed completely, so. And let's just fix that one just a little bit. So we pulled that up. Then the claws will come like that. And then a little bit of a toe right there and there. Then the pad right there. And that pretty much is just all you really need for your wolf. That's just, and then eventually just erase it. So that's pretty much all you need to do for just a pencil drawing. I'll show a tutorial on how to ink it next time. Alright, so see you later. And thanks for watching this video, and I apologize for the quality for it because I know it's not very good. Okay, I'll do an ink one later. See you.